So today I gave you a sample budget plan right here that you can look at and follow. It is one that my husband and I use. Excuse me, so you have our budget right there in front of you. So to start, we're going to start with finding how much money we have every month. And we're going to get paid on the first of the month and then pay rent and utilities right off the bat. So, I make $20,000 a year in my magic profession. So I divide that by 12, and I end up with 1,667. And as you'll see, I'm writing on my tablet, and it will be up on the projector for you to see. So I have $1,667 to start the month off. And then knocking on the door, I need to pay rent and utilities. My landlord came. So I pay $650 in utilities. So you take how much you make every month, subtract your utilities you came up, rent and utilities. And for me, I have $1,107. That's how much I have right now. So, landlords leave, loan people come, so I have to pay them. There's $300 out of my pocket, so I'm down to $717. Is everyone following along? Anyone have any questions? Does everyone have the same number as your partner? Awesome. So, then after that, we decide we're hungry. We need to feed ourselves. So some of you might go out to eat, or some of you might go to the grocery store, whatever floats your boat. So for us, my husband is a semi-professional runner, so he eats a lot, not sure where he puts it all. So we spend $460 in food every month. I don't know how he eats it all, but he does. So that leaves us with $257 the rest of the month. Still feeling okay on the budget, might be able to make it. How's everyone else feeling? Okay? Is everyone following along still? Still getting the same numbers? Awesome. So now we're going to take out our money for clothes. That leaves me down to 107 left in our budget. Feeling a little shaky, 107? That's not much money. So then, this will be your optional line, those who decide to go bungee jumping. For me, it's my giving and tithe. For you guys, it might be something else. I take out $250. Well, I'm in the hole $153 now. Kind of a bummer, isn't it? So I might need to be calling up some friends to see if they will help pay a little bit. So we're going to find out from there. Next, we have our car payment, car loan, and gas. So that's $350. So we're in the hole $493 for the month. Ouch. So something to keep in mind, guys. First off, original question. How many of you have money left over at the end of the month? Raise your hand. No one. So, what does that mean? For some of you, it might mean going and getting a better job. For some of you, it might be reevaluating, because, for some of you, it might be reevaluating how you spend your money, because you might not be able to get a different job. For me, I went to school for math and education. Not exactly the easiest thing to go find a new job. Math education is a very specific field. So I'm kind of stuck in my position. So, maybe I have to look at it and go, you know what, you're not going to be able to eat as much food this month. I don't necessarily need to go get ice cream once a week. Maybe that's going to be in every other week. Maybe I don't need my frou-frou coffee. I love coffee, but maybe I don't need that this week. I could look at it and go, maybe we don't need that nice of an apartment. Just little things like that. Maybe this brand new car that's really, really nice, maybe we don't need that. Maybe we can back off on that, sell that one and go with something a little cheaper. Or I could ride my bike everywhere. That's good for me, right? I did that in college. all the time. I rode my bike everywhere. Loans, you can't do much with that. Those are pretty much set in stone. Once you start having to make payments, you have to make payments. Clothes, you know, maybe, for some of you girls, I know you had a lot of money put away in clothes. Maybe you don't need so much in clothes, Mom and Dad aren't going to be paying for clothes anymore. You will be paying for clothes. And, some of these things you can ask your family for Christmas, you know. I asked my parents for gift cards for Christmas. I asked them for laundry detergent and toilet paper and stuff like that. So, and guys, I hope you realize this is just a general outline of a budget. This isn't including everything. There are going to be things that come up. You might need to take a car to get oil changed. You might need to go to the hospital. You might need to, you know, your job requires you to get recertified every 2 years. That's going to come out of your pocket sometimes. So, this budget, it has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 items in it. That's not going to be everything you need. You're going to have things like toilet paper, toothbrush, that kind of thing. And, once you have a child, once you get married, all of this stuff increases dramatically. So, just start thinking about that. Okay, right now, I pay $460 in food. Maybe instead I can pay $400. See how you can cut that down. Those people who go out to eat 7 days a week, 3 times a day, maybe actually need to cook something at home. So, okay, for tonight, I want you to start thinking about that. I want you to start thinking about where you can cut back, how you can cut back, and whether or not it's reasonable. Guys, you still don't have money in clothes. You're going to need at least a little something in clothes. Start thinking about that. Where can I cut back? Because that's real life right there. You got to learn how to cut back sometimes. So I want you to start thinking about that, and then when we have that all figured out, we're going to start breaking these down into weekly payments instead of a whole month payment, because sometimes you're going to get paid every 2 weeks instead of once a month, and so you might not have enough money at the start to pay rent and get all the food for the month. So just keep that in mind. We're going to start breaking that down a little bit more. We're going to make this a little more complicated, and then we are also going to start figuring out how to do it on Excel and use the formulas on Excel to do a lot of the number crunching for us. So that'll be fun. No more calculator work. Woohoo! Good class today, guys. Have a great evening.